nothing changes.
Life. Life.
Hey, welcome back at Sunny Baseline. Sorry for a little bit of a late start for tonight's Lower Panda semifinals, but we had to swap over from the initial matchup. Unfortunately, there was a necessary forfeiture after a no-show, but we have a series coming your way. Catching up with this lineup a little bit into the series. Currently, Spicy Bumpers, the #1 seed, are 2-0 heading into a game 3, but it's a best of 7. Still time for Celestial Recon as the #4 seed to make their comeback plays. I'm Moonshot. We got Nikki as well for the cast. Nikki, how's your Friday going so far?
Hey, can't complain. It's Friday, so the weekend has officially started, and I'm excited to see what, these two teams get done out here. We're best of 7, so we've got hopefully a lot more game action to watch tonight.
And even after this series is over, which I'm still holding out hope for Celestial Recon to take a map, if not more, we do have the finals right after. So we are going to be seeing the winner of this series go on for the championship matchup following.
Absolutely, and whoever wins this matchup will be going up against Halo Reach Arounds, so that should be an exciting match either way. But yeah, so far it looks like we're seeing some pretty good slays from both sides. It's still early in the match, and yeah, still plenty of game time on the clock.
I know everybody in chat, you were enjoying the DJ Reaper with the tunes. Big thanks to Reaper for being here to run the broadcast, to run the music during intermissions, as well as Observer and team communications too. Reaper really doing it all out here. And thankfully we were able to swap to this matchup. We're canceled now on the opening break killing spree. That does not count as a caster's curse because the killing spree already happened.
Can't blame us for that one. We were not a part of that.
Good start though from Spicy Bumpers. Again, they are up 2-0 in the series, and at least at the starting of this game #3, it looks like they want to continue on that trend. Actually, I'm sorry, Reaper, I think we have the team names backwards because I believe Spicy Bumpers is in reference to Bump and Scatter, unless I'm wrong about that name choice.
You are correct. Yeah, you are correct on that one. Cobra
Spicy is salsa, you think? Is Spicy in reference
I believe,
to salsa?
it's gotta be. It makes sense, right?
I thought about that. Oh, I didn't know what kind of spice we were talking about. Like,
But that does sound good. I really should have brought snacks for this. This is going to be quite a long set of series tonight. 2 best of 7s back to back. We're in it for the long haul tonight, you guys.
I'm excited for this. I mean, last time I casted a finals, it went to 14 full games because of a bracket reset, but the formatting's a little bit different here. It is single elimination, and Sugas is infamous for his body disrespected teabagging, as with active camo, he wins over the fight and wanted to celebrate that. You have the power up, Sugas. You better win that fight.
Right. Right. And everyone knows out here that he's gonna do that, so I bet we'll see some more of it right back at him anytime he goes down from here on out.
This is great for Celestial Recon, though. I know that Spicy Bumpers now are getting some time on the objective, but Celestial Recon being down 0-2 in the series, they came out to an early lead and hoping that they can hang on to it for the rest of not just round 1 of Oddball, but maybe even taking a map off of Spicy Bumpers, who have been like undefeated throughout the regular season, would be quite the accomplishment.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Spicy Bumpers have been pretty much dominating this season, which, is great for them. But I'd love to see, a little bit of an upset from some of these other teams. And I definitely think that Celestial Recon has what it takes to provide that upset.
And a lot of that is going to lean on Cancel. We saw the opening killing spree, but now
There
Bump
we
and
go.
Scatter taking down Cancel, even getting in on the disrespect, the body melees after the player is down. And we saw Sugas kind of pay for that with his death back in the gold pipes, orange pipes, red pipes, whatever color you call those pipes. We'll see if that same thing happens to Bump. If he gets too, if you get too locked into shooting the dead body, sometimes you pay for it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? Spicy Bumpers may have been leading this series so far, but they've been struggling to get some time on that ball this first round. But on the plus side, we see Shady. He just picks up that shock and camo. That will be deadly.
I want to ask you, Nikki, and I'll put a poll in the chat, but what color are the pipes on Recharge that are between like Whirlpool and like Bat Ledge? You know what I'm talking about?
I'm gonna say those are orange pipes, but I know different people call them different colors. Some are red, some are orange. I say orange.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give chat 5 minutes to let us know what they think. The poll is up. I've heard it called so many things and I want to know. I mean, we're all in agreement about the Doritos call out, which is really the most important call out on this map. But what color do you call those pipes for call out purposes? Not physically, what color are they? For call out purposes, what do you call this section that Bump is in right now? Thanks, Reaper, for the assist.
We appreciate that. We needed the specific key.
As the game continues on, those Spicy Bumpers are starting to chip into that lead. They still have some ground to make up, but plenty of time on the clock to do so. Bump holding on to this back corner position. Cancel takes him down. Cancel's one shot or weakened. It looks like he was able to regen the shield just in time before Rizzle rounds the corner.
Ooh.
Nice cleanup there from Salsa and Chips. Unfortunately, Trig's the last player alive, and as he goes down, it's a staggered team wipe for Celestial Recon, and Cancel's gonna have to make the decision here to push solo or wait for the respawners. I love the confidence out of Salsa to take on Cancel. Unfortunately, he does not land that final headshot. The ball is dropped for the time being. Cancel in a 1v3, it looks like, and one player on his team rotating from the pipe side as Trig wins the active camo. This is some good momentum for Celestial.
Absolutely, and if Trig can get in behind them with that camo, he's to try to flank these guys that don't even know he's back there, hopefully.
Getting that flank in play is always can be a pivotal moment, but the timing is so crucial. You have to make sure that you're not caught out on that rotation. Right now, Celestial Recon just 9 seconds away. Trig does lose the rest of his camo. He has some good damage onto Jay Rizzle, but he has to fall back. That grenade might do some damage to 1 or maybe 2 players. He gets a takedown on 1, and the help is here. Great play there from Trig, and hopefully the rest of the team can play off of it. Sugas, you need to play that ball out. He didn't throw it off the map, though.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Sorry, Bump did get the play ball. Celestial Recon just need to win top gold control in order to have the easiest position to pick up that oddball for 8 seconds. They might even just hold the oddball at the back of batteries if they can get to it.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, it would be a perfect opportunity if they can do it.
Ooh. Trig was able to get 5 more seconds. Now they're just 3 away. Cancel started off with that opening killing spree, is going to clutch up to secure the final seconds. What a great time for us to tune into this series. Spicy Bumpers, games 1 and 2. I don't have a lot of intel on those, but now Celestial Recon are right here with some bounce back potential.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, taking round 1 is huge. At this point, you know, they don't have to go for the full time. They just have to have more time than Spicy Bumpers. And they did well enough with the kills and keeping them, you know, kind of in check. Looks like Rizzle was having kind of a rough start that first round, but you never know. Let's see what happens. This is the perfect opportunity, I think, for Celestial Recon to take a map.
Oh, Rizzle now with a hot start. I think he won the active camo
I
there, if I'm not
know.
mistaken. So kind of the yin and yang, right? A difficult round 1 start, time to bounce back in round 2, and now being the objective holder for Spicy Bumpers. They had quite the deficit to try to work back from in round 1 and just couldn't make up enough ground. But in round 2, they're kicking things off with a lead.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a strong one at that. Ooh.
Couple of big picks coming through though, but it's still numbers advantage for Spicy Bumpers as they rotate fully down long haul, and it looks like Bump rotating to back C. This is one of the more common ball hold locations because it's the only place on the map that you can get a full reset. So if Bump feels too much pressure closing in, he can just chuck the ball off the side of the map.
Absolutely. It's a great position to be in because, you know, chucking that ball off the map, I mean, it's going to buy you several seconds just to, you know, that the ball's not in play. It's not playable. No one's getting time. Not them, not the other team. So it's definitely a good option here.
But instead of tossing the ball off the side, looks like Bump was taken down before he could get the reset. Oh no, the ball's just sitting on the edge. And now it's just a back and forth. We're playing musical chairs, but with an oddball, I guess, as both teams are trying to rotate to play that ball off the map. Shady with the camo, 3 down for Celestial. This is going to be a good setup for Spicy Bumpers if they play it well.
Absolutely.
Ooh. 1 HP in a dream from FL Shady. And he's using that camo, trying to scout out for some information. He takes down 1. He has shots onto 2 more players. Both enemies are 1 shot. He sees the triple in front of him, but he's caught in a reload. Beautiful triple kill there from Shady. Bump looking for a multi-kill of his own, just short of that double kill, but the votes are in red pipes. I won't have to consider any other option because of 100%. Thanks, chat, for clearing that up for me. Here's the chance now for Celestial to make some comeback, though. It was a pretty hot start in round 2 from Spicy Bumpers, but Celestial are not going down without a fight. They are climbing up the scoreboard. Just 10 seconds short at this point. Cancel, a big reason for that comeback at 23 and 15. Most kills on the map. Assists leaning a little bit the size of Spicy Bumpers, but not by much. It's pretty even from side to side for the assist column as well. Shady with the shock rifle can't connect on the perfect headshot. Cancel forces him to back off with that grenade. Unstable packet loss. You hate to see it. 2-day shipping is just not what it used to be. Can I say that?
I was wondering if that's what was happening to me, and I'm not even in the game. Goodness.
Yeah, it seems a little bit choppy. Maybe it's the server as a whole, but we'll see if the players decide to play it out. You know what? We're all 343 experts at this point, or I mean, survivors.
Yeah,
survivors. Sorry, Halo Studios.
We have our own support group going here. That's really what we're dealing with for these days.
Speaking of, join the Discord server. Halo Venting channel exists for a reason. Sugar's doubled back to do some body disrespect in the middle of a shroud screen, but that is not going to be enough cover to stop him from being taken down. Now it's Cancel sneaking his way to the oddball. Celestial Recon making this a really close round.
Absolutely. They're going down. They are not going down without a fight. So it's nice watching them, really work hard and keep their time on that ball within, within the same limit as we're seeing from Spicy Bumpers. So
Yeah, they're staying there. They're keeping it close.
Yeah.
Time's running out. Those Spicy Bumpers now just 15 seconds away, and they're kind of caught out in long haul here. A couple of really big kills coming through, but it's 2 down for each team. Oh, Trig at top gold right there in the attic had such great position, but J Rizzle with a flank for the back smack leads to a 4 down, and now Celestial Recon, they're gonna have to pull off a big play, and that first pick is a key to that clutch final play if they can keep this momentum going.
Yeah, at this point, all they've got to do is just keep them back. They're doing well. They've got the ball right on the edge, and they can afford to just slay out for the next 2 minutes if they have to. But they're going for it, and I like to see it.
8 seconds left for Spicy Bumpers to force this oddball game into a 3rd round. The ball's gonna get played though. Just 3 seconds left. It's gonna be a mad scramble for top gold. In fact, Sugas, I know he won that fight, but why is he even taking that fight? The ball's already been played. The attention should be where Trig is right here on that gold side of the map. This is gonna be a crucial round of slays right here, Nikki, with a 25-point difference in the game. Shady is the last alive, is kind of pinned at bottom A. Ninja Dilly in the fight gets the perfect kill. Celestial Recon need to lock in just one more round of defense to steal this round.
Yeah, absolutely. And, fortunately, as long as they can control this A push, they should be able to hold on. Oh, that's such a... Oh. Nice trade, nice trade.
Oh, Shady just missed the jump up from batteries, or he got forced to back off of it. Incredible round there from Celestial Recon. Spicy Bumpers just 3 seconds away from the win, and then Celestial won the fight that they needed to ice it up. Good stuff. All right, chat. We're trying to work out a couple just tech issues. Not sure if I feel like it might be in the server itself because of that packet loss, but hopefully we can get things smoothed out a little bit here. Let us know from your side if things look a little bit smoother. But the fact that Celestial Recon were able to take that win, it's kind of like if you're fighting against, I'll say, I'm a D&D nerd, right? In the sense of fighting against like a god, right? Once you draw blood, you're like, oh, this person is not a god. They are also mortals. And Spicy Bumpers coming into playoffs as that #1 seed, they might have looked a little bit untouchable. But do you think that attitude shifts now that Celestial Recon have a victory?
I mean, it very well could shift. They definitely were able to come and take that map in 2 rounds, so that was pretty impressive. And it's definitely, if I were on Spicy Bumpers, I'd be just a little concerned that they may try to get that momentum and just run with it. So they're definitely going to have to dig deep and try to hold ground at this point.
I think that's very well said. I think that this game, you know what, Nikki, I'm gonna make a bold prediction on a Friday night. Are you ready for this?
Yes, go for it.
The winner of this game wins the series. If Celestial Recon can get back-to-back victories, I think they can carry it through to take the whole series. But if Spicy Bumpers can get their momentum back, I think that's it. I think Spicy Bumpers could 4-1 the series off of this next game. But if they give it up, Celestial Recon might just have too much momentum on their side to be stopped.
No, I agree. I think that's actually a pretty smart call. I do think this map, you definitely have the ability to really trap teams in A if you play the map correctly and you've really got the right movement going. So yeah, it's a definite possibility. I think you're right. Whoever's going to take this one is taking the series.
Well, let's see how that plays out. We do have interference here in the mix. I know it's not in the ranked rotation, but for the Pandemonium games, we like to throw a little bit of chaos and have a little bit broader of a map list than what HCS ranked might give us at the time. Looks like Trig is going to get away with that overshield. Shady had him weakened, but not able to shut him down. So the most powerful man on the map right now is Trig, who's holding on to the B capture, which is going to get the first points on the board here for Celestial.
Absolutely, and especially walking away with having that overshield for a while, it definitely helped. Now the hard part is holding it. Once you've got these two, that was some nice shots.
I've been honestly really impressed with Trig in the last couple of series that we've watched him on the broadcast. Just making smarter heads-up plays and not necessarily overextending. Like even here, he backs off of that fight when he's one shot and allows a teammate to clean up that kill and just gets the assist. And that's just a heads-up play.
Yeah, absolutely. Trig has put up some pretty good numbers the last few times that we've watched him over here. And it's good to see him. Certain, you know, he's happy with that. His team's even more excited, especially walking away with that win last match.
You get a little bit of swagger when you walk away after a win. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
100%.
you can almost see the
100%.
Spartan with just a little smug grin on their face. I mean, they're wearing a helmet, so like that's not.
Absolutely. Yeah, it definitely makes you feel like you're walking about 5 to 10 feet taller than you were previously.
Holy cow, that's a lot of feet. Nikki, Bump almost flies off the map, but he had a plan. Grabs onto the ledge, has the overshield, takes down a kill. And now he's just trying to escape with his life, but it's a triple cap in place for Spicy Bumpers. Bump took away so much attention, getting that overshield, getting that kill. It just left the rest of the map wide open for his team.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you saw him. He had a double kill, and then the last two players from Celestial Recon were both looking at him, trying to get shots on him, all concerned with that overshield. So he definitely did his team proud right there.
A little bit of a lead here for Spicy Bumpers. It looks like they have regained their momentum, but the interesting thing I'm interested to see is if they can hold on to it. Strongholds is the mode that can flip-flop the most. It has the most comeback potential because of that triple cap and the double point mechanic built into it. It's just never over until you see the 250 on your team stats.
Absolutely. And, you know, I think we've all had experiences like that where we're leading right out of the gate, and we're at 200 points, and then all of a sudden the other team comes out of nowhere, and you're caught into a blender situation. So hopefully that's not something we see. I'd really like for them to duke it out. 250 to 249, hopefully, is how we finish this one.
Oh man, that's always fun. I love a clock stop
I love
moment in Strongholds when you get to that objective just in time to stop points from the other team before they get that victory. So we'll see if we can build up to that potential here in game 4. This is a best of 7, by the way. So this game is not going to decide the series either way.
No, we definitely have at minimum one more map, but, you know, I think we could go the distance here.
Overshield spawning up in just 2 seconds. Ninja Dilly with a difficult fight at the bottom of the snipe nest. And as he's taken down, it should be a free overshield. And there it is, bump and scatter. I was gonna say it should be a free overshield here for Spicy Bumpers. They played that so well. That round of slays right as the power-ups were spawning in was perfectly timed for them. And for now, they have control of all 3 zones, although it looks like C in the basement is getting ready to flip. $40 seconds left here for Spicy Bumpers to take the victory, and they're just getting round after round of slays. It's starting to snowball and kind of get out of reach for Celestial Recon. Right now, they're on A and C at the same time, and Cancel being the only player here on A, he does lock in that capture, but also gets some good damage. If that grenade connects, it's gonna take down maybe the most dangerous player in the lobby. Cancel manages to escape, but the callouts are in as Jay Rizzle gets the cutoff play. That's a big kill.
Absolutely. And like you said, that they're just out slaying Celestial Recon at this point. So ugh, they're caught in this blender situation. Every time they start to cap a hill, Spicy Bumpers is on it, and they're back to resetting it.
And that's going to be the game
There it is.
for victory for Spicy Bumpers. So we'll see if my hot take holds true, if they just make this a 4-1. They're one game away from locking in their ticket in the finals and being the number 1 seed after the regular season. They really are the team that we would have been most shocked if they did not make it to the finals. Celestial Recon, they have one last shot at stopping that from happening. All right, Nikki, take a look at the stats. I mean, Jay Rizzle, huge performance, only died 3 times. That survivalist mentality came out actually huge. Can you imagine playing a whole game? I mean, a 6-minute game, but still only dying 3 times?
No, I mean, that's super impressive, and kudos for that. I think maybe he heard my comment last match, wondering, if he was low on the kills in that first round, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna show you. So I love seeing it. I know he's a really great player. I've played with him in the past, so it's outstanding seeing numbers like that coming out of him.
Great game there from Jay Rizzle, operating on interference. I know interference is one of those maps that people, they seem like they either love it or they hate it. So, hey, maybe for Jay Rizzle, interference is about to be his new favorite map. We'll see how the team can fare as they head to streets. Is there any kind of strategy that you're looking for in this next matchup? It's going to be just a standard Slayer on streets.
Honestly, I think it's just constantly rotating and not spawning alone and not being segregated from the rest of your team. If you get those split spawns on this map, I think it's way more detrimental than it can be on other maps, because it is a smaller map. So yeah, I'm thinking as long as you kind of stick somewhat close to your team and avoid that split spawn, I think you're okay.
I agree with that. I feel like I've gotten just absolutely destroyed on this map from split spawns. So keeping your team together as either running in 2s or sometimes even running a full 4-stack on 1 lane can be the play. It's a little bit more of a standard 3-lane Halo map, and like you said, a smaller arena style. So playing together is really important. Look at Celestial Recon right there. Even though Jay Rizzle had the first couple of shots of damage, Celestial Recon were able to turn around and win out that fight because they had all 4 players there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nikki, I know it's early in the game, but we haven't gotten a chance to get a listen in yet. So I would love to kind of get a little sneak peek behind the scenes at some of the comms of these teams. Is there one team or the other that you'd rather get a listen in for?
Yeah, I would love to hear Celestial Recon. They're on that hype from winning 2 games back, so I want to see if they're able to kind of dig deep and pull out another win here and stay alive in this series.
All right, well, let's do it. Let's get a listen in here for Celestial Recon and hear what those comms are sounding like.
There's 2 tires, I think, actually.
Yep, killed one. Give
me 1 PD. One's pink.
Back up,
Pink,
back
1
up.
shot.
Just back up. I'm here with you.
Yep. I mean, my shield's back.
Camo's up in 2 seconds. Help me out, Trick. I need help.
Me.
Front A.
Camo up.
2 people.
Front A dead.
1 shot.
Tire
ATM
gen
camo.
dead. Back A, top A.
They have camo again.
They have
I
camo.
spawned on red room.
Back
Nading
A.
that caution, watch out. He's one shot caution. Camo's behind us in driveway.
Tire behind you as well.
Yeah, two in arcade, 2 in arcade.
2 tire. 1 shot tire.
Live up, cancel, live up.
Camo just died out. Mid.
Camo's on you.
It just died out, I'm pretty sure.
P Street.
Shot from
2 P Street.
3 P Street. One shot.
Right here. Nice.
Another one's thank you. Yeah, that's him. You guys see him. Never mind. Fuck.
Where?
Flower. Fuck me, bro. Another one's on the other side. I'm pretty sure. On P Street. No, he's A.
Top A, 1 shot.
Dead.
Oh,
No,
look
no,
at my
no,
caution,
B,
on my
B, B, B.
caution.
I'm coming. B stairs. I'm coming from B stairs.
2 on planners, 2 on planners. 1 in tires,
weak.
1 shot.
Weak in
Tires, 1
tires.
shot. Nice.
One more.
One
In
shot to
flower
captain.
corner. In tires now. Tires. One.
Got him.
Nice. Bottom mid. Slash
I'm
ATM.
getting a cafe right now. I'm going
It's on
cafe.
P Street.
Looking.
I'm gonna.
Drop the 2P Street. Really hurt. 2P Street still.
I put a shot into him.
Dude, the blanks are insane.
I'm walking to you.
2 on P
I'm
Street
running.
again.
Good P again.
Got him.
Dead.
Nice.
Nice. We're
It
down
should-
by
it
5.
should be PD.
Bottom A.
They should.
Nothing but a man.
Yep, back A.
Okay.
Weak.
Oh my god, of course. Right, on caution.
I need help over here on.
Oh, you got him. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another still. Yeah, that's him. So fucking crazy. Good shit.
They're gonna be on that side of the map.
Ammo up right now. Good shit,
Absolute
Dilly.
purple.
They're on
Yeah,
C.
I burned it.
Okay.
They're pink.
There's one purple steps. Purple steps.
Yep, I'm just living for y'all.
He's been up 2 stairs. There's gonna be 1 on top of you. I'm coming to your side, Shigs.
Top A, 2 RT. My bad. 2C. 2 FT.
Top C.
My driveway.
Driveway. 2.
Driveway, top C.
2. One's
Need
Zapso,
help.
one's
They're
Zapso.
both one.
Top C really hurt.
They're full health. Got to get out then.
Probably just trying to stay alive.
Still top C. Top C arcade.
1 shot B stair, 1 shot B stair.
Damn. Top C still.
1 shot arcade.
In tires now. Tires.
B pillar, and
All right, we're back from that